All right, folks, we are back with another episode of the Leaders to Legends podcast. Whether you're listening to it here or watching it on YouTube, because I am putting them up there as well. I'm waving a wand. I have a wand, it's epic. I'm ready. I'm excited. And I just dropped my seashell. I'm excited for this episode today. And first and foremost, I wanted to thank all of you who have been listening and downloading the podcast and have been giving me incredible feedback. It's really heartwarming, and I'm just thankful. Thank you so much. I really feel like this is a really, really, really great medium for me to communicate with you. It feels really natural to me, and a lot of the feedback I'm getting is how natural it feels. So that's incredible. It's exactly what I wanted. And I'm going to continue that. It feels like 1 to 2 episodes a week is going to be my pace, just because I like to sit a few days between each episode for inspiration to really grip me. And that's when incredible posts, incredible thoughts, incredible writing, incredible videos, incredible pieces of content, incredible moments of brilliance happen for me. And I just want to thank you for being a part of that and for helping me and supporting me and choosing to be here with me. So thank you so much. You're all legends. As for today's episode, this was inspired by an Instagram post the other night that I had just beautiful feedback from. And here it goes, right? Today is going to be a combination of, it's going to be, I guess you could say the usual now, a combination of something inspiring, something to think about, some questions to reflect on. I want you to sit in silence and in a little meditative state for a moment to really contemplate these things. And I highly recommend as you listen to these episodes, you can consume this podcast driving and you'll get a lot out of it, but you will get the most out of it if you're just seated and relaxed somewhere and you really are intentional and give 100% of your attention to whatever it is that's happening right here, right now, between me and you. That's where you're gonna get the most. So just keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. Money is not my identity. The purpose of today's podcast is to help you men detach from identifying with how much money you earn or how much money is in your bank account or how many assets that you have or how much your stock is worth or how much your crypto you're mining. Detach from all of that. To detach and unsubscribe from money is the end all be all and step into the vulnerable place of learning to find an internal self-worth separate from money. You are not money, you are you, and that's enough. That's what your future is. That's where your future is. That's what you're seeking. So I wanted to start with an excerpt from the IG post that inspired this conversation that we're going to have today. The amount of money I make is not my identity. It's not who I am. It doesn't control me. It doesn't bring me peace. It doesn't tell the story of my life. It doesn't make me better or worse. It doesn't guarantee I'll be happy with my life. It doesn't need to be at the forefront of every thought in order for me to feel good or on track. It doesn't need to bring me feelings of guilt or shame if I don't have more. I get to choose. Swift and graceful is my ability to recreate and reshape. Godly. That's where my power lies. My identity, I choose. How about you? Swift and graceful is my ability to recreate and reshape. Godly. That's where my power lies. My identity, I choose. How about you? How about you? How about you guys? Huh? How about you? Right here when you're ready, just want you take a nice deep breath. Yeah, maybe one more. One more. Yeah. How about you? I want you to close your eyes. Right, and all I want you to do is just give yourself permission to be honest right here as I ask this question. Are you someone who attaches his identity to money? Are you someone who feels like money is the only way to prove you are a powerful man? Are you someone who uses money to hide from your internal struggles, your battles, your pain? Are you someone who has an addiction to money and the feeling of power it gives you, the hit it provides you? Are you someone who feels like without it you are a weak man? Are you someone who's already sold your soul for money, and so you figure, oh well? Are you someone who thinks about it all the time? All the time. Are you someone in denial about how much you think about it? How it creeps into your mind in other ways? How it sneaks into the background of your life and subtly manipulates you into doing things that aren't on your heart's path, but are on the money path. Path laid in gold, laid in wealth. A never-ending path of gold, wealth, money. Is that you? Can you be honest with yourself? It's really important to just be aware of how money and how your relationship with it is in your life. And the reason I say this is because what I'm seeing more than ever is men who are questioning if it's worth sacrificing, quote, everything for money, for status, for more. The insatiable quest for more. I just want you to think about that question right here. Is it worth it for you? It might not be. And if it is, right, you are willing to sacrifice everything, or you've sacrificed some things, I just want you to take a moment just to speak out loud to yourself about them. You can pause this and just take a moment. Right? Asking this question, how is your relationship with money? How is it? Just be honest. How is your relationship with money? What does it consist of? Do you feel like you have a firm grasp of your life in that way? Or do you feel like you're being led, jerked, dragged from thing to thing in order to feel good about how much you have or how much you're earning or the prospect of more? These are questions that I want to explore with you today because I personally feel in my practice, what I've seen and what I'm seeing is that a lot of times the conquest for more money or the I need to uphold this much in order for me to feel good is a huge dead end. It's hollow. It lacks the substance of the heart. Thus, it will never bring the joy of the heart, the satisfaction of the heart, the wholeness, the completeness of the heart. And without that, there can never truly be peace. Never truly be peace. And if you're listening to this, you want more peace. Right? You want more peace. You want internal peace. You don't want to have to do a bunch of things to get peace. You want to be peaceful. And in the process of being peaceful, more incredible opportunities come to you. That's what I want to talk about today, is understanding that you are not money. You're not money. You're you. And by cultivating a deep internal relationship and connection with yourself, giving yourself permission to move outside of money and into your heart, into who you are, you actually increase the capacity to earn money. By giving yourself permission to find internal peace, satisfaction, and joy and happiness in your heart, you actually increase your capacity to earn money. And this is the reason. When you lead with your heart, other people will rally to your cause. They will want to help build your vision. They want to be a part of something heart-centered because it makes them feel connected. When people feel connected, they will support you. They'll go above and beyond. They'll help willingly. You don't have to force them. You don't have to manipulate them. You don't have to master the art of influence to get them to do what you want them to do. They come to you and offer help and support. They bring their gift to help you bring your vision to life. And as you recreate your identity with money today and you shift it, these things also become possible for you. It doesn't matter if you're making $100 million a year, $1 billion a year, 100,000 or 50,000 or 10,000. This holds true for you all. That's the beauty of this message right here today. This is universal. This is a universal conversation. This is a conversation that can liberate you right now and bring you freedom. One of the statuses I left on my Instagram this week was, don't confuse money with freedom. A bunch of people messaged me about it. They loved it. Don't confuse money with freedom. What does that mean? It means that there's a dogmatic belief that money gives you freedom. And I understand what that's trying to highlight, but it's very misleading. And this is the reason. If I make a commitment to myself, or I buy in to the fact that money is freedom, then I will do anything for money because I will do anything to be free. However, in the pursuit of money and it being freedom, and over time it compounding, I now am in a place where I still believe the only way to be free is to continue to make more. And that's where everything goes awry. That's where people who I think are really great, heart-centered people end up doing really uncharacteristic things to keep more, to earn more, to maximize. And in the process, they lose themselves. They sell their soul. They capitulate. To the desires of the mind, not to the true path of the heart. Money isn't freedom. Your heart is freedom. When you close your eyes and you put your hand on your heart right now, you feel it beating. That's freedom. This moment, clear mind. Beating heart. And an understanding of things, of the way of the world. That you, building an internal relationship with yourself based on love, unconditionally with who you are as a person, as a man, and with your gifts, with your talents, with your services, with your products, with your abilities, creating useful things and useful moments and powerful moments and unforgettable moments for others. They will take their stored energy, money, and trade it with you for whatever it is that you've created. You are not necessarily your creation in that context. But through your belief in yourself, your love for yourself, your wisdom, your character, and through your creation, You can earn money. That sounds like a really beautiful exchange right there. Doesn't require you to trade everything for it, right? That's where the freedom is. Freedom is in you being able to look in the mirror, being able to put your hand on your heart, being able to sit peacefully, being able to stand powerfully, and being able to be present in each moment. That's where we're going. That's what this is about. Just want you to take a moment just to feel all that. Powerful. Deep. Real. I have some questions that I'm going to ask. I just want you to breathe and close your eyes and just listen to them and just feel them. Feel they resonate. I'll put them in the notes of the episode, and you can go back and look at them. But the first one is this. In the process of these questions, my goal is that you have a new understanding of yourself and you can re-identify as whoever you want to be, as whoever you are, and understanding that money is separate from you. It's not you. And you don't need more of it or to flex how much of it you have in order to feel good about yourself. You can just feel good whenever you're ready. Here's the question. Where or when did I first attach to money being who I am and who I need to be in order to fill in the blank? Where did I first attach to money being who I am and who I need to be in order to fill in the blank? You can pause it here and take a moment to reflect. Another one. Where is the belief that I am money? Right? That's where my value is. My value is in how much I have and how much I'm earning. Where has that belief led me? And do I like it where I'm at right now in my life? Oh my God, it makes me want to cry, man. Holy shit. Where's the belief that I am, how much I've earned and how much I'm making led me, and do I like it where I'm in my life? Man, I hope that you can be real with this one. You might not like your life, and I respect that so much. I really do. And you might love your life, and I respect that. But man, if you give yourself permission to not like your life, you can change it. If you lie right here to yourself, nothing's going to change. You can just turn this episode off. Be real. Where's the belief that I am how much I have in my account and how much I'm earning led me? Like, am I stressed out right now about everything? Like, am I stressed out? I don't have enough, that I'm losing, that I'm not going to make it. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm scared to put food on the table. Where is that? What has that led you to? Like, how much fear are you really living in? You might have so much and you're still in fear. You're in fear. You're in fear. You're in fear. Not courage, not power, fear. You have to admit it. Can't hide from it. Don't be afraid. Be real. Here we go. What would it be like to find internal validation for being you and earning money in return for doing great work? God, I love that question. It's just so inspiring and uplifting off the back of a question that's so deep and, what's the word? So deep and confronting. What would it be like to find internal validation for being me and earning money in return for doing great work? Right? What would that be like? To just feel really good about who I am as a man and know that because I am who I am, I have created awesome things, awesome services, awesome products that other people will pay me their stored energy for. Like, wow, what a different way of feeling and looking at that. can really be life-changing. This can be liberating here. Here's your freedom. Changing how you see yourself, changing how you see these things, these externalities in your life. Bringing it back to you. And then choosing how you send it back out to the world. Bringing it all back to you and choosing how you send it back out to the world. What would it be like to find internal validation for being me and earning money in return for doing great work, inspired work? I love that, inspired work. I'm gonna write that down. That's my favorite. Inspired work. Yeah, woo. Okay, here's another one. How can I recreate my relationship with money and myself? How can I recreate that? How can I change that? You might not be able to give yourself permission just to rewrite the script all in one sitting here, but maybe you can make a little difference, a little change. I give myself permission to not feel like I have to earn more every single year in order to feel good. I give myself permission that I don't need to have a certain number in my bank account in order to feel good. I don't need to feel that if I don't hit this certain number for this year, then I'm shit. That I'm not doing better, I'm not growing, I'm receding, I'm stagnant, feel that energy of that. It's so fucking low. Oh my gosh, it's so low. I'm not enough, I'm not enough, I'm not enough, I'm not enough, I'm not enough. It's like a grumble. You feel that? It's a grumble, right? Versus I feel really good about myself today because I'm Graham and I love myself and I'm a really good person and I care about people and I'm really talented, and with my talents, I help other people find out who they are and share that with the world and step into the most peaceful and present and powerful person that they've ever been. And that brings me so much joy because they're great people. And for that, they want to pay me, and they do pay me a lot of money, and that just feels really great. And I'm honored and thankful to be me in this moment. I have tears in my eyes saying that. That's me saying it truly, because that's really how I see it and feel it. And you can do that too. And this is an opportunity for you to do that. So I want to challenge you to do so. You can pause it here and try your version of that. This episode is already turning out to be way different than I anticipated. And that's why I choose to do these podcasts in the way I do them, because this is inspiration right here. And I know you can feel that. Roll with it. Your turn. Play. Practice. Recreate. Right? All that you can answer this question right here, which is, interestingly enough, kind of what I just said. Who am I really in this moment? I want you to write this one down. Who am I really in this moment? Beside money, beside the title, who am I in this moment? Who am I in this moment? Who am I, man? Who am I? I want you to, when you say it, I want you to, with all your strength in you, I want you to raise your chin up and say it too. Don't have your head down, raise it up. Stand in power here. Stand in power, who you are. Who am I in this moment, really? Okay. Compose it. This question too is amazing. How can I find internal happiness and joy while recreating my relationship with money? How can I find internal happiness and joy while recreating my relationship with money? How can I bring and give to me? How can I feel really great internally? And then how can I recreate my relationship with money based on that? So because I am who I am, this is how my life is. This is how I earn. This is what comes to me, which comes back to me. Oh, powerful. When you're ready, in words, I just want you to speak out your new relationship with money. Speak your new relationship with money. Let go of the identity of it being you, because it's not. And if it is, call me. If it is, write it down. If it is, challenge yourself. courage here. And coming back to that question, where has the belief that how much I have in my account and how much I'm earning where's it led me? And do I like that place? My question here is, where could it lead you? Where could this new relationship lead you? Right? What would a great vision of you living and you being with money, you being and you earning money, what would that look like? I want you to close your eyes here and let it come to you, right? This vision of, who am I really in this moment? Say it out loud, whatever you just said to yourself or wrote down. Who am I really in this moment? And where does the money come from? How's it coming into your life? What inspired, heart-centered actions are creating this for you? How does that feel? Where can it lead you? This new relationship, this new identity. Where can my identity lead me? It can lead you in any direction you choose. Bringing it back. Here we go. Swift and graceful is my ability to recreate and reshape. Godly. That's where my power lies. My identity I choose. How about you? How about you? Are you ready to let go of needing to check your bank account to feel good? Of needing to check your accounts receivable to feel good? The progress of your business endeavors? Every single raise? Every penny? Are you willing to trade that for an internal freedom of you being yourself, of you finding more power and presence and peace and joy in being in the moment for yourself and others, for performing great and inspired work and earning what it is you desire for that? Are you willing to let go that money is freedom? For the awareness that an internal clarity, vision, and connectedness is freedom. An internal clarity, vision, and connectedness is freedom. An internal clarity, vision, and connectedness is freedom. And with that freedom, you're free to earn whatever you want, doing whatever you want, being who you are. You're free to earn whatever you want, doing whatever you want, being who you are. You're free to earn whatever you want, being who you are. Swift and graceful is my ability to recreate and reshape. Godly. That's where my power lies. My identity I choose. How about you? Take your time. Zoom out. Move slowly. Look inward. Be honest. Stand in your power. Use your gifts. Serve the world. You can be an incredible man and feel incredible internally and also make a shitload of money. But if you feeling incredible depends on you making a shitload of money, then you are set up to fail. And you will. You will. Doesn't matter how high you climb. Doesn't matter how much you make. It will never be enough. And you will miss so many moments of joy, so many moments of happiness, peace, bliss, so many moments of connecting to other people, so many moments of inspiration. You will limit your experience in life. You identifying with money will limit your experience in life to only that, money. This episode is meant to be a confronting one. It's a moment for you to decide to change, to recreate your relationship with yourself, to see money differently, to opt out of money equals freedom and opt into my heart is where my freedom begins. My heart is where my freedom begins. Oh my goodness. How does that sound? My heart is where my freedom begins. I don't think I've ever said anything that powerful before in my whole life. One more time. My heart is where my freedom begins. Yeah. Man, oh man. Go back, reflect on these questions, observe yourself, give yourself permission to change. Move from leader to legend here today. I'll say it one more time. Do not forget this. Swift and graceful is my ability to recreate and reshape. Godly. That's where my power lies. My identity I choose. How about you? Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode. I really appreciate you all. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Much love always. Be good and be safe. Use your gifts. Serve one world, and you already know. Legends find a way, my friends. That was not what I was expecting, but it was fucking amazing. Sheesh. Whew.